Hello, good time zones, everyone. How's everyone doing? Well, today I was looking for a game I could play and finish in one stream, and I found this. I apparently downloaded it a few months ago because I was interested in it, so I don't really know. I didn't even know it was based on a creepypasta, and that I put this as the title just so nobody comes in here and is like thinks that I know what I'm doing, because I don't. Yeah. So apparently, I mean, I read up a bit about the game. It's like a very indie production from what I've seen, so I'm not expecting too much. Also, this is a fan translation, just so you know. Yeah, I don't know how I got this, to be honest. But it's a quick play, and I've been wanting to play more light novels and, like, visual novels, oh my gosh. And otome games, and, like, dating sim type games. I did play, oh my gosh, what happened? Oh, it's a game capture. Okay, wait a second, guys. Okay, here we go. Sorry. So this is one of them, I guess. Oh, let's just start. I don't know what else to say. After this, we finish playing, I'll be talking about what we're doing this week. I did release a schedule earlier, so. Oh no, it's not full screen. Whatever. Oh my gosh. Okay. As you touch the bruise on the back of your head, it's usually we're hit by something heavy. Bro, this is so slow. Sorry. The text is so slow. It seems you were hit by something heavy before you lost consciousness. A heavy iron chain tied around your feet. Someone has trapped you here. Mm-hmm. You try to remember what happened before you lost consciousness, but you can't recall anything. Okay, wait. Can I make this faster? Please. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's continue. Let's investigate the surroundings first. Okay, I have my cell phone with me, which is weird, given I'm... This would be the first thing I'd take away from somebody if I took them captive, to be honest. But okay, mattress? There's a mattress on the floor. The mattress feels really hard to lie on. It doesn't look very hard to lie on. Where to investigate next? Cell phone. No signal. Alright, that makes sense. But I think you can do emergency calls even if you don't have a signal, right? Isn't that a thing? Or am I... Anyways. It might be in a remote place or underground. Where to investigate next? The wall. What's on the wall? The room's surrounded by 4 walls without any windows. Okay. Every room has 4 walls, I think. Right? Actually, no. That's not true. Forget it. It's weirdly cleaned up, okay? And no ashes or scent. I think this translation is kind of weird. Like, why would there be ashes? Anyways. It doesn't look very clean either in the drawing. Like, maybe it is. Maybe this is just rust that was hard to clean off. There's a meal. Oh my god! There's even a little basil on top. Oh. Near there is served a spaghetti with tomato sauce and a bottle of water. Also a round plastic fork that's completely harmless. It's thoughtfully attached. Okay. I guess they thought about that. It's still warm. It feels like it was sent here not long ago. Door. You peek through the keyhole, but you see nothing outside. I wonder where I am. Well, end the investigation. I've checked everything. Yes. What's the next move? Oh, I guess you get a lot of choices, huh? I'm not used to this many choices, actually, in Otome games, huh? Because a lot of, visual novels or Otome games, they throw you into a story and don't really give that many choices. But, okay. I'm gonna listen to what's going on. I can only hear the BGM, which is very scary, to be honest, but hey. Why would there be soundproofing in a room like this? Oops. I guess so. Nobody answers. Why would I knock over the meal? No, I'm not gonna knock over the fucking meal. What if they're trying to... I mean, they wouldn't be holding me captive if they wanted to poison me, I think. Right? I just feel it doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's a fatigue caused by nervousness, but you still fall asleep. Alright. Okay, you open your eyes after hearing some noises. Ah, this is just goofy. A tall man wearing a mask is squatting on the ground and looking at you with his head tilted. He remains silent as if he's sizing up his prey. Oh my god, I'm scared. Sorry. This is my instant reaction to stuff like this. I try to laugh it off. I would probably have a tag, like a laugh attack. IRL too. I don't know, if I'm nervous. He points to a plate on the floor, like indicating that you should finish your meal quickly. Okay, at least they know that I didn't choose to knock off the plate, because sometimes there's like plot holes like that. Feeling that the strange man might have poisoned the meal, you shake your head in fear. Oh my god, what the hell? I was not expecting any sound coming from him. Seeing you have no intention of eating, he looks quite distressed. Oh no!
You can't die.
Okay, so this is voiced. I didn't know.
Not now.
He slowly speaks with a deep and steady voice.
The freezer is full.
Oh my gosh. What does that mean? I mean, I know what it means.
Is full, and there's no space for more.
Are you gonna eat me?
7 days.
Oh my gosh. He pauses and thinks.
There won't be space until 7 days later.
Wow, you're a calculative guy, huh? I mean, how do you know?
If you die now, you'll rot.
What do you mean? So I only have 7 days left to live? He nods and walks out of the door. Wait. You can't just leave me here like this, please! Okay, that's stupid, but anyways. He's obviously the one keeping me captive. Why would he help me, you know? Your cries can't stop the door from closing. Do I have to survive all the 7 days? Or do I have 7 days to convince me I'm in love with him and he's in love with me, and that so that he doesn't kill me? I feel like that's it. Reminds me of Date with Death, to be honest. Which is a fun thing. What? Again? I already investigated. Oh, okay. You peek outside from the keyhole. You see the shadow of the man walking around. Seems to be busy with something. What is he doing? I guess there's nothing else to do. But I should eat, right? Because why would he poison me? Especially if he's gonna eat me or something. Okay, but it didn't give me a choice to eat. Okay, anyways. There's no meal today. I guess. What the hell? Oh my god, what is this? Is this some kind of... There's a vague figure at the end of the door. Observe quietly. You sense something wrong and realize what that is after narrowing your eyes. I think he put a sticker on it, and that's just... What the hell? What is this? There's an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. Okay. Oh no. Okay, if this had happened to me IRL, I would have been pretty scared. Like, sudden jump scare like that. You hear the door open. You slowly push the door, and there is no trace of the strange man. Oh my gosh, I need to speak properly again. First, you go into a room with a large freezer, sink, and operating table. Alright. Then you open another heavy door. You find yourself in a room full of glass display jars. Ugh. The jars are all filled with specimens made from human body parts. It's like you're in an art museum. Could it be that he wanted to freeze me as material for specimen artwork? What is this? I mean, if I wanted to make gory artwork like that, I don't think I would have had to like make IRL sculptures so that I could copy them on a canvas. I could just pull that out of my brain, you know, out of my imagination. But okay, I guess it's part of the process, you know. Fuck. Admire the artworks. I'm gonna be part of this soon. You look around and admire his work with relish. You look at them for 50 minutes straight.
Interesting.
You hear a voice coming from the corner. Turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot behind the glass cabinet. I like them. They're so beautiful. Okay, maybe I shouldn't have chosen this choice, because I don't... That's not what I would have said, but okay. The man goes silent with his head tilted for a couple of seconds after hearing your comment. He seems to be thinking about something.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them?
Don't you consider... Okay. I have another comment to make. If someone did this IRL, they would not make it for the reason of being cruel or bloodthirsty. I'm pretty sure they would not even think about that. To be honest. Can I like go back? Because I do feel something.
You're such a weirdo.
Like, would they even think that's... I don't know. Aren't you talking about yourself? After you have a tour in his display room, he locks you back in the small room you were in. You go to sleep to end the day. Okay, from now on, I guess I could just die if I don't agree with him, so... Maybe it's just a plan to make me believe I'm gonna survive, and then he just kills me in the last day. Anyway. A light shines through a crack of the half-open door, looking like an intriguing invitation. You open the door and walk into that light. You first arrive at the room with the operating table outside of the door. But this time, the operating table is not empty. There's a defrosted human corpse on it. Okay. The man pops up out of somewhere. He unties the iron chains from your feet and hands the surgical knife in his hand to you.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
Okay. I mean, aren't you the artist? Don't you have like a vision in your head of what the next artwork should look like? Okay, I feel like there's only one choice, because I would die if I did any of the other two. I just say I can't. I'm being a bit contradicting of my opinions yesterday, but hey. I'm just, you know, I was just trying to flatter him for some reason. Yeah, exactly. If you don't cut, the man will know you're just pretending to admire his artworks to survive. After struggling with your thoughts, you drop the knife in your hand in fear.
You were indeed pretending.
Oh no. Oh well. My survival is over. It's over. He locks you back in the small room you were in. There's no such chance ever again after that. You can only eat the meal he sends every day and wait for the 7th day to come. What? Is it over? No way. I already got the bad ending. This is stupid. Guys. Okay. So that's the type of game we're dealing with. I get it. Alright. I need to take the exact course of choices that is gonna lead me to one of the good endings. Any other ones? Or maybe there's even just one good ending, but I did hear there were like 20 endings or something. I'm not gonna check anymore. Should I knock over the meal? No, I still feel bad for knocking, like, if I knocked over the meal.
You can't.
Okay, I'm just gonna skip through, but...
The freezer is full. The freezer is full, and there's no space for more. 7 days. There won't be if you die now. You'll rot.
I mean, if I have one of the bad endings in the beginning means I die now, which means his plan is ruined. Why would he kill me now? Wow, I only made it to day 2 because I was too soft. I thought he would put a sticker on it, not gonna lie. Why would there be something like that? Does it autosave? Okay. Wait, how do I save? I'm clicking on the button and it doesn't... I guess it's saved, I don't know. Okay. What if I say one of these two? I'm gonna say... Oh my god. You raise your fist and smash it against the car. Stop just before your fist hits it. Your wrist is grabbed by someone. Before you realize, the man is already standing behind
The last thing I welcome is an uneducated person like you.
Alright, uneducated? And you. Oh man, you're just ruining your plan again. I'm not even good enough to be material. Wait, I was gonna load. Wait. Load. Oh no, I wasn't able to save earlier. I don't know what happened. Sleep. Oh well, it's only like 5 minutes worth of content anyways. Now I'm not even gonna let him talk.
You cannot now. The freezer. 7 days. There won't if you
Oh my
die
God.
now. You'll
What did he
rot.
say? The freezer if you die now. Let's go to sleep. Oh my gosh. I died earlier than the last time. I mean, it makes sense. Because... door... Blah, 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 blah. What if I get... No, I'm not gonna go full health. What if I get... I think any choice that I make that isn't, like, the correct one in this situation is already gonna give me a bad ending, so I need to...
Interesting. Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty to them? You're such a weirdo.
I need to try my best to... Okay. Now I need to cut up the corpse.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
Stab the corpse. They should have given me like different body parts as choices. But okay. What if I attack him? No, I don't think I'm capable of that. Maybe beautiful works always come with some sacrifices. That hesitation when you stab the abdomen of the corpse with a knife. But due to lack of professionalism, the lines you cut are crooked and ugly. And this is when he gets close behind your back and holds your hand. Oh my gosh. You're both holding the surgical knife like you two are cutting a cake together. How cute. With his hand, the lines you cut become smooth and clean. You can smell an ocean perfume on him due to how close you are. Okay. It seems this spray to cover up the smell of formalin. You can feel his warmth with your back, but his fingers are cold. He's focusing on cutting the corpse, and your hands keep moving under his lead. He could have killed you or ignored you, but he didn't. You start to speculate on the purpose of his behaviors. Could it be that you want someone who can ignore the cruelty in the process and understand him? Yeah, I guess. After the happy creative time ends, you're locked in a room you weren't in. I feel like I'm gonna die anyways. Until noon, you don't see breakfast or lunch being delivered. You're already starving. I notice that something is shining at the corner. A key. It seems like the man accidentally dropped it last night. Oh, he is so clumsy with his ways. I mean, he's an artist. You go past the operating table where you two spent creative time together last night. The display room. Then you discover there are unnatural, uneven marks from one wall to the other. You find a trapdoor. You sure that's a trapdoor? That's not... Trapdoors are on the floor! Anyways, after pushing the trapdoor, you see a normal basement storage room. Oh, it is. At the corner of the storage room, you see a stair that goes up. Oh. Turns out that this is really an underground secret room. Hidden layer by layer with a trapdoor. No wonder The sound installation is so good. You walk up the stairs and see a heavy wooden board. Push it hard. And what catches your eye is the interior of a cozy cabin. When you realize the heavy wooden board you just pushed is the back of a bookcase. You look around and find that there are insect specimens everywhere in the cabin. And there's also a reindeer head specimen hanging on the wall. What's up with this though? When you walk into the living room, you see a young man with a handsome face and pale skin lying on the sofa. Of course, this is a Chinese game. Of course, having pale skin is handsome or whatever. The ocean-scented perfume and a faint smell of formalin emanates from his body. He is the masked man who kidnapped you. But he's not wearing a mask at this time. His sleeping face has a ferocious expression. Is he having a nightmare? His neck is sweating and he seems to be trembling. He looks like he's sick. Aw, poor man. I'm just gonna leave now. At this time, you decide to... Oh man, why am I having a hard time choosing now? I'm gonna try out both choices. Let me see. Can I save now, please? Wait. Settings. There's no choice. There's no keybinds for me to see if I can. Hello? Ah, here. Alright. There we go. Now I can save. We're gonna try this, and then we're gonna try if you don't run away now, then when? You open the door and find a forest with heavy snow outside. Alright, I won't survive long outside, I guess. You remember why you came here. You were traveling alone. In the evening, your car hit a deer on the forest road and then stalled. With no cell phone signal in the deep mountains, you walked on the road for 30 minutes until it got dark. When you saw the lights of a cabin in the forest and decided to ask the occupants for help, that's when you witnessed the scene. You witnessed a man wearing a mask, dragging a corpse into the cabin, and unfortunately you were discovered by the man. Oh, okay. So he wasn't even planning to kill me, but he had no choice. You ran wildly on the mountain road, but the man was more familiar with the terrain than you were, and he quickly got in front of you and knocked you out. When you opened your eyes, you were in the underground secret room. But this time the man fell ill on the couch, and there's no one to stop you. You cross the gate with confidence, but after you only take a few steps, a sharp pain hits your calf, and you look down at the blood-red stain on the snow. Just now you realize that there are a lot of bear traps placed around the cabin, and it was difficult for you to identify them because they were covered by the snow. Oh, okay. The unstoppable pain makes you fall towards the snow in front of you. And more, oh my god, and more bear traps are triggered. You're no longer you. You're an unrecognizable piece of flesh. Whoa, okay. How does he leave the house then? Like, how do you unarm the traps? And I don't know. Okay. Alright then, I guess. Since I have clearly developed Stockholm Syndrome and I'm also not sane of my mind, I decide to take care of him. So you reached out and touched his forehead. So hot. You tried to find something that can cool him down. Let's investigate. Kitchen. You're more likely to find something here, right? Spotlessly clean. Fridge. There's some ice cubes in it. These can cool down his body temperature. Yes. There's nothing in the living room, right? Oh, I want to see this stuff. But you can't move him with your strength. Where to investigate next? Specimens. It feels like he did them all, okay? I guess the workmanship of these specimens is exquisite. Where to investigate next? There's a photo frame on the shelf. It's a photo of him standing at the entrance of the Judicial Mental Hospital with a man in a doctor's robe. Oh no. Why does he keep that photo though? Like, oh no, I've finally been released from the hospital. It's just a great event in my life. Now I'm gonna go on and kill some people. Whoa, okay, I guess. Huh? What? Okay, I'm so confused. There's a box with a combination lock on the shelf. I don't think I'm gonna try. What if he wakes up and sees me trying to open the box? Okay, no, I'm not gonna continue. You find some of his profile files in the bookcase. Ellen Otis, gender, male, birthday, okay. Wait, this takes place in the past, right? Not today, because this guy is 45 years old. Just saying. Where to investigate next? End the investigation. You return to the living room, wring out the excess water from a towel soaked in ice water, and place it on his forehead. Oh my gosh. The ferocious expression gradually softened. He doesn't even wake up? With something cold being placed on his forehead? Oh my god. Really? If you don't say he's a murderer, his sleeping face looks very harmless now. After a while, he wakes up to the scent of your brewing cocoa, whatever, and sits up on the couch. He looks a little shocked. He looks around and quickly seems to understand what is going on.
Why are you doing this?
I want to ask myself that too.
You saw me faint and didn't choose to run away.
Yeah, because I don't have, like... The outside is full of bear traps.
You're such a weirdo.
You're such a weirdo. Sorry. Is there anyone weirder than you in this house? You can't help but bitch about him. Alright, you seem to see the corners of his mouth rising slightly for a few seconds, and the atmosphere between you relaxes. He doesn't drink the cocoa you brewed for him. It seems that he is still a little wary of you. I'm the one who should be wary. What the hell? Can you tell me who you are?
Bloody Painter. That's the name they gave me for my modus operandi. If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
That is not difficult to pronounce. What do you think of me? Even though what he told you was just a nickname, at least you know how to call him now. Didn't I already see his whole name in the files? I guess, whatever. After a brief conversation on the sofa, he does not lock you back in the underground secret room. Perhaps staying to take care of him when he fell ill was enough to prove that you won't run away. You get up from the sofa and continue to look at the specimen decorations in the living room. He sits on the sofa, crosses his legs, picks up a book and starts reading.
By the way, you better not try to escape. There are traps all around the cabin, and only
Yeah,
I know how to
noticed.
get in and out safely.
Okay. You sit on the sofa. Soon a wave of sleepiness comes over you. I'm just gonna fall asleep right next to him, I guess. Today you fall asleep on the sofa in the living room, not in the cold underground secret room. Okay. You see him busy cleaning in and out of the house early in the morning. I'll come help too. After finishing speaking, you pick up the rag and bucket and join. Oh my gosh, and join the cleaning. But you can't really see where this almost spotless house needs to be cleaned. Oh my gosh. What else does he have? He has mysophobia and I don't know. You're just taking a clean wet rag and wiping it on the clean cabinet. Do you usually love cleaning this much?
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
It must be cleaned like this 1 or 2 times a week. Why is the first part not voiced? Anyways. Although he doesn't talk much, his tone and voice give you a gentle feeling and don't make you feel nervous. You climb up the short ladder and wipe the high cabinets with the rag. Suddenly, a cockroach crawls out of the crack in the cabinet. You're so frightened that you lose your balance and fall backwards. You close your eyes, but what you get is not the pain of falling to the ground, but a warm feeling. Bro, nah. You open your eyes and find that he's holding you like a princess. He catches you with the same old cold expression on his face.
Are you alright?
You know what? I would have loved this like 10 years ago as a teenager. I would have like made fan art of him and me and stuff. Perhaps to resolve the awkwardness, he'd asks, I'm alright, it was just a cockroach. Hearing the word cockroach, he puts you down. He takes 2 steps back from the cabinet you just wiped and then says calmly,
Don't come near here yet.
Okay.
It's
Why?
dangerous.
Oh no, the cockroach. You can't help but chuckle at the thought of a murderer being afraid of cockroaches. Fine, whatever you say. The interaction just now makes you feel a little warm from this cold murderer. At least you see more of his reactions and expressions. This is the rare relaxation you have felt in these tense days. He could have let you fall off the ladder, but he rushed over to catch you. It's because that freezer is still full. Somehow you feel that after these few days of getting along, maybe now you both have different ideas about each other than you originally had. I don't know, man. It was only a clear relationship between a murderer who wanted to hunt and a prey who was trying to escape. But now has an extra layer of friendship, causing the interaction between you to have an indescribable sense of dissonance. Just when you pick up the old newspaper and prepare to wipe the windows, you find a police car parked on the road in a distance. What the hell? Isn't this like a really remote place? Uh-oh. At some point, BP is already behind you, looking out the window with you.
Wait for a second.
I think the fact that I'm here with him makes him a bit less suspicious, I guess. When he walks out the door to talk to the police officers.
Is there anything I can help you with?
Are you Mr. Otis?
Yes, I am.
Have you ever seen these people around here? The police officer takes out some photos from his pocket.
Have these people committed a crime and are running away?
You're being a bit too sus, my man. Maybe they just got lost in the woods.
I haven't seen them before, but wolves and bears often appear around here.
Can we check out your cabin? Actually, how did they get into the cabin if it's lined with bear traps outside? They probably would have noticed the amount of bear traps outside the cabin. Can we check out your cabin?
Yes, come in.
He behaves very kindly and politely. After speaking, he leads the way for the police officers.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them.
Okay. The police officers enter the house and see you. Hello, this is...
An old friend who came to visit me recently.
You greet the police officers with a smile and a nod. At the same time, a police officer quickly looks through the missing person's photos in his hand. Then he puts the photo back into his pocket. Okay. Maybe I'm one of the photos. Actually, I'm definitely one of the photos, and he just realized. It seems that your disappearance has not been discovered by anyone yet. Oh, okay. You stand next to the bookcase, blocking the entrance to the secret room. After searching around, the police officer find nothing unusual and leave. His trust in you increases. Alright. Today you still sleep on the couch in the living room instead of the cold basement. Half asleep, you hear the sound of someone approaching. When you notice, the person seems to be very close to you. You pretend to be asleep, and the person just looks at you, sleeping face quietly. The man stretches out his hand and takes it back just as he's about to touch your hair. My gosh. Just 5 days ago, he wanted to kill me. He turns around and leaves. Excuse me? You see him busy in the kitchen for a while. Then breakfast is served in front of you. There's a piece of toast with just the right crispness. I've been starving for 5 days. A poached egg on top of the toast and some lettuce salad. The plating looks delicious. The drink is a cup of freshly brewed hot cocoa. The cutlery he gives you is still a round plastic fork with no offensive features. You sit at the dining table and start eating, while he sits on the chair opposite you and flips through a book. It's still snowing outside, and listening to the squeaking sound of the fireplace, the atmosphere in the cabin is particularly comfortable. As long as you ignore the fact that you're in the same room with a murderer who kidnapped you, everything is really relaxing. You look at him, who is full of mysteries, and some questions arise in your mind. And you decide to ask carefully. Can I ask you a question?
What is it?
What books do you
Usually, I would read some anatomy and taxidermy books, but today is different.
What are you reading today?
The Truman Show.
Is that what you're trying to put on for me? What is the book
The
like?
whole world that the protagonist lives in, including himself, is all just someone's creation. Everything that happens is watched by the audience, and there is no privacy at all. But he is completely unaware that he is in such a large theater. Very ridiculous,
Is it based on a book?
right?
I didn't even know. I thought it was just the movie.
I can't imagine this to happen in reality, or to me.
Oh, but it's not very... I can't imagine it happening sometime in the future. Maybe it has
If
already
our
happened
world was
on a
like the
small
Truman
scale.
Show, how would the audience view the current situation?
Both, I guess. They would be kind of confused. I think I would be, like, weirded out by the main character. Like, why is she like this? But then again...
Excited? Why?
Help! But I can see people who would, like... be like, oh, he's so cute. Look at him. He's such a baby girl.
Incomprehensible. But what a bunch of weirdos with good taste.
Good taste. It's hard to tell from his poker face whether he's seriously boasting or joking. You ask bravely, are you still planning to kill me? He looks up at you for a moment.
I was going to make you into some kind of doll at first. Your eyes are beautiful, but if they are left alone, they'll become rotten and sunken. So I would like to dig your eyes out and put them in a glass jar and soak them in formalin to preserve them.
Oh, how wonderful. How romantic.
Glass beads will be placed in the empty eye sockets to replace the eyes. You look very pleasing to the eye, so I would also like to keep the head intact.
Thanks for the compliment.
You're welcome.
What did he say at first? Has his mind changed? You're curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further. About potted plants? What? Let's end the conversation, whatever. It's noontime. To thank you for making breakfast for me today, let me make lunch in return. Why is the music suddenly, like, cheerful? He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind? Don't worry, you said there are traps outside the house. Only you know how to get in and out normally. Even if I resist you with a knife, I can't escape.
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Great. As for what to cook and the ingredients, well, a bad idea freshes for your hair, and curiosity makes you ask. Do you eat human flesh? Sorry.
No. Why would I do that?
Because...
I just use human bodies as materials for making art, and I never think about eating them.
I think if I were gotten to the point where I was killing people and using them for art, I would have probably already tried a piece, you know? Just saying. I thought you murderers all had some degree of cannibal. Nah. That's
Let's
stupid.
put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools? Just
right,
because
come
I
on.
kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them.
Okay, whatever.
Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing.
Okay, what's the message you want to convey with the art then? If you can't even have people see it, because...
Don't confuse me
they'll
with that kind
realize
of
it's real
unprincipled
people.
guy. I wouldn't do anything unless necessary.
Alright.
You are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
I see. After hearing this, you decide to cook a common dish, of course. Why would I... Where would I even get the meat from? You look at the ingredients in the refrigerator. There are eggs, tomatoes, white rice, and some curry powder. Okay, I guess I'm gonna make curry. Why is it always Curry? Like, watching the entire production process. Rather than worrying about you escaping, he's more worrying about you blowing up the kitchen. Hey! Soon after, a normal curry omelette rice was served. Where did the broccoli come from? Didn't I say there were, like, everything that was in the fridge? But whatever. He stares at the omelette rice without saying a word. Don't worry, there's no poison. Weren't you watching the whole process? He starts to move after you finish speaking. He takes a spoonful of omelette rice and puts it in his mouth. What do you think?
It's surprisingly quite delicious.
What's wrong?
Nothing. It's just that no one has cooked for me for a long time.
I can make you more if you like. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon.
Hey!
You're woken up from your sleep by the man. They could have made a more high resolution image, but hey, I'm not gonna dunk on this, of course. The art is good, I like it. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. What's wrong? You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go.
Got to go?
I've noticed something unusual about the number of police cars patrolling nearby recently. They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now.
You're just gonna leave all your art? Just kidding.
Come with me or not. It's your choice.
Okay. What should I do? I'm gonna go with him. What do you want me to do? I'm fine with both choices. But I need you to look me in the eyes and tell me what you prefer me to do.
I prefer.
He hesitates to speak and looks away, looking like he's thinking about something. Oh my god. Your behavior makes him a little panicked, and he doesn't seem to be good at this kind of situation. You notice that his ears are flushed and this unexpected reaction makes you want to tease him a little bit. Okay. What do you prefer me to do?
I prefer.
After a moment of silence, he slowly speaks.
That you come with me.
Okay. He tries hard to look you in the eyes and speaks his thoughts.
We'll set off early tomorrow morning.
Oh, I thought we were supposed to, like, run away now.
Follow my footsteps.
Hey, maybe you should make a mask for me too. You follow the shoe prints, he leaves on the snow and finally succeeding in avoiding the many traps around the cabin. Just as you're walking through the forest, you hear movement behind you. Freeze! Uh-oh. In the snowstorm, several policemen who were lying in ambush chase after you. You ignore them and keep running forward. A gunshot shoots across the sky, and you feel pain in your left calf. You are shot. Uh-oh. He turns to look at you as if he's considering whether to leave you. Run! And yeah, I'm gonna sacrifice myself for him, is that it? Oh man. But he approaches you. And he holds you in his arms. You feel a warmth on your forehead. He kisses your forehead. Bro, there are fucking policemen chasing us right now. And he leaves you and runs forward, disappearing into the heavy snow. Your lady take him back to the police for questioning. You say throughout the process that you were a victim. On that note, you're not lying. Thank fuck I didn't just say there was nothing. That there's no relevant evidence to prove that you're an accomplice? The police can only release you after a long period of interrogation. After that, 2 years passed. Oh my gosh. Am I gonna like turn the TV on and see that he was captured or something? Now you live in a cheap little apartment. That does not look cheap, but okay. You live an ordinary life as if what happened 2 years ago never happened. Today is Halloween, and every household nearby has put some thought into making decorations. But for you, it's just another day at work. When you return to your apartment after getting off work in the evening, the strange thing is that as soon as you open the door, you feel a gust of wind. You remember that you closed the window before going out. Oh gosh. Just when you're about to close the window. I thought he was gonna be standing in my room or something with that mask on. I would have died of fear or some shit. You find a gift left by someone on the table next to the windowsill. A red rose. You don't know why, but you have a feeling that BP has been here. Every Halloween after that, you receive a rose at your residence. It's a once-a-year greeting. Bro, you only stayed with him for a week. How has it made such a big impact? I don't know. Although you have certain similarities, you're two people from different worlds after all. Perhaps living your own life this way is the best outcome for both of you. What is this? Is there like 4 good endings? I'm gonna try the other one now. Oh! What about the... I'm gonna stay this time. Let's see what happens. You think that this crazy journey should... Wait, but what if I stay? I don't think I'll be able to leave, right?
Okay, I understand.
Suddenly his face slowly moves closer to you. Just when he's about to touch you, he takes a piece of cloth and covers your mouth and nose hard. After struggling hard for 2 or 3 minutes, your consciousness gradually becomes blurred. Oh gosh. When you open your eyes, you're back in the basement again. You're tied to a chair and you can't move your body. I tried to break free, but you failed. The rope is tied very firmly. You hear someone's footsteps getting closer to the door. The door opens. He walks in slowly, holding something behind his back. He moves closer and closer to you, until he's at your ear. You can hear his breathing and your own heartbeats. You close your eyes out of fear. You can feel that he's scratching your skin softly with the back of a knife. The cold metal stimulates your nerves. Oh my gosh. His palm is holding the back of your neck through his glove, as if he's studying your face, thinking about where to cut it. Fear boils in your... That was fast. Tears filling your eyes unconsciously. Suddenly, he fiercely holds up the back of your neck, forcing you to look him in the eyes. He slowly speaks with a soft tone in your ear.
If you stay here, you might reveal my information to the police. The risk of keeping you alive is too high.
I mean, you're right.
But even if I say I want you to come with me, a normal person like you will leave me one day, eventually. I quite like you. And if it's you, I would like to turn you into a work and put you somewhere I can see you every day.
Oh my god.
It's you who made me realize that I might be more selfish than I thought. Don't worry.
Oh yeah?
I'll saw your head off as material for artwork and visit you every. Thank you for spending these few days with me. I felt quite at ease. We'll have more time to spend together in the future.
Oh my god. What? Wait, what? Why is there day 7? I fucking died. Guys, Hello, Archie. Thank you for the raid. I'm almost done. It's a really short one. I already played the other ending on day 6. Yeah. What I don't get is whatever, forget it. He finds a new place after he takes her head and leaves your... Like, how do I know this? I don't know it. I'm dead. But I guess they need to tell the rest of the story. He carefully makes your head into a specimen, and your eyes are replaced with glass beads. You are made into a beautiful but also creepy doll, and he visits you often. You become his favorite work. You are with him forever in the form of art. Oh, how romantic. How is this a good ending? Are there 4 good endings? I don't know how I could get another good ending. Let me think. Should I mean, it's only been 1 hour. And we're already done, basically, so... But, what? Why did it save here? I was keeping this for something else. Whatever, I guess. I need to... If I'm gonna get another end... You know what? I'm gonna try to get some other endings. Let's just skip through this part. Oh, no, wait. Okay, I guess I'll do that later. If I yell for help... I'm gonna knock over the meal. Oh my god, that's a lot of sauce. He looks extremely displeased. You notice the mop and the bucket you brought with him. Who are you? Why did you abduct me? He starts to clean up, ignoring your questions. After a while, the dirty room became clean, and he doesn't forget to spray alcohol everywhere to disinfect it when he's done. He doesn't even talk to me in this. There's been no food or water sent in here since yesterday. Oh, okay, because I knocked over food. Sometimes, when you're so hungry that your stomach hurts, you can only use your arms to press your stomach hard to relieve the pain. Does that really relieve pain like that? He doesn't come to visit me. Okay. The 3rd day has passed. There's a chill in your limbs, and you can't muster any strength in your hands and feet. I think he's gonna starve me. You need to replenish calories to maintain bodily function. or else you'll faint. And I'm dead. A week passed. You're lying in the bed in a daze with only one breath left. In a trance, you hear the sounds of heavy gates being opened one by one, and then the footsteps getting closer to you. You feel that your body is in the air. It seems like someone has picked you up. You think, it would be great if this is the police coming to rescue me. Possibly makes you fall asleep in peace. But you never wake up again. Okay, thank God I didn't do that earlier. Okay, let's not oh my gosh, knock over the food this time. I can't help but feel that there aren't any other good endings, to be honest, because when else am I gonna have the chance to, like, have a decisive
You cannot
like,
now.
on
The
day
freezer.
6?
The 7 days. There won't if you die now.
It's kind of
You'll
funny.
rot.
Door. What if I yell for help this time? Oh, I can sleep, I guess. I only did the ending where I escape with him and the ending where I don't escape with him. And I guess a few other bad endings that ended the story early. But it said 4, so I feel like there's 4 good endings, right? I don't. I'm gonna yell for help again this time. After yelling for help, you finally realize what it is. It's an artwork made of the human body, not a human being. What? One of your favorites? How am I gonna... Honestly, I don't know how else I'm gonna get a good ending, but I'm trying. I'm trying to choose the choices I haven't chosen yet. Okay. I think here I've already... No, I haven't chosen this yet, but I don't think it's gonna give me a good ending at all, so... With an idea, you lie on the wall and start tapping, trying to find if there's a hidden secret passage. Just when you're tapping, someone covers your face with a small towel from behind. You pass out after struggling for 2 or 3 minutes. You're back in the small room when you wake up and the door's locked. There's no such chance ever again after that. You can only eat the meal he sends every day for the 7th day to come. And I die, I guess. Okay. Bruh. I should have saved. Whatever. I'm just gonna skip for this. I need to start saving. Oops. I accidentally opened an app. Wait a second. Okay, it's back.
You cannot
Checking.
now. The freezer. The 7 days. There won't if you die now.
Alright. 7
You'll
days.
rot.
Here we go. Oh, what if I don't check the door? Oh no! I already checked. Sleep. Ah, no, it was not. No, I forgot. I guess you can sleep now. shit. Really? How? Anyways, I'm gonna save here. That's the only choice I have, or else I'm gonna die. Really? I don't think anything's happening, though. I'm scrolling with my wheel and nothing's happening, so...
Interesting.
Maybe it's different. I don't know. Turns out the man has been watching you from a blind spot. And there's okay.
Don't you consider it cruel or bloodthirsty? You're such a weirdo.
Yeah, I don't know. Okay. Now...
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
I think the cut... Should I? I haven't chosen this yet, so let's do it. Turn around quickly and try to stab him with a surgical knife. And then I get a bad ending, of course. But he seems to already know you would do that, and holds you down quickly.
You were indeed pretending.
Okay, I'm just speed running all the smart ass. Okay, shut up.
Interesting.
Arashi.
Don't you
I
consider
said,
it cruel
I
or
would have been
bloodthirsty
obsessed
to
with
them?
him like a few years ago. Nowadays,
You're
I'm
such
not
a
really,
weirdo.
but it's funny to me. Like, I don't know. I think it was, if it was more elaborate, the story was more elaborate, I would probably like go for it. Yes, he's pretty hot. But I don't know. I did have my true crime fan phase where I was like, hey, this guy's a... But not for long. It was more like an interest, not because I thought they were hot or anything, so... And actually, I was never that much into creepypasta. I guess when I was younger... I was like too scared of anything horror adjacent, so I didn't really get into the creepypasta stuff when it was at its peak.
First, where do you think the first cut should be?
Also, his mask, it looks kind of goofy to me, to be honest. But okay. Okay, this moment is just crazy. Also, it's funny that all the creepypasta villains, or whatever they're called, they have very simple outfits. And their faces are mostly like similar. It's always like a really big smile and like a very white guy, you know? They're all kind of the same, I feel. What if you hadn't left the key there? I would have probably starved to death because he got sick and couldn't, like, I don't know. Okay, I need to stay and take care of him. Um... Yeah.
Why are you doing this?
Because he always questions why I'm doing this stuff and that I'm like, he says I'm a weirdo and everything. Because I don't think even he would react like this if he was in this situation. So the MC definitely is more insane than he is.
You saw me faint and didn't choose. You're such a weirdo. Bloody paint. If you find it difficult to pronounce, you can call me BP.
Okay, but this part, come on. It's not that difficult to say, but anyways.
There are traps all around the cabin, and only I know how to get in and out safely.
Yeah, I talked about that when it came up. Not gonna lie, I thought, like, why didn't he eat these people? Like, at least try a little bit, you know? I don't know why I thought that.
It would soon be covered with a layer of dust.
I need to clean my room. This moment is so...
Are you alright? Don't come near here yet. It's dangerous.
Oh gosh.
Wait for a second. Is there anything I can help you with? Yes, I am. Have these people committed a crime and are running away? I haven't seen them before, but yes.
Yeah, I honestly, I can't really take him seriously.
Please, follow my footsteps. I placed some traps near the cabin to protect against wild wolves and bears. You don't want to step on them. An old friend who came to visit me recently.
Oh my god. Oops, I actually chose. I have a question. Okay, true. I was too caught up in skipping the dialogue. Thank you. I have a question. Last time I asked quite carefully, so this time I'm gonna say it with a really loud voice.
I'm not What is it?
Why did he say I'm not Van Gogh? Like, if you cut off your ear, you can still hear, by the way. Because you're not as well, I guess. But you can still hear. Anyways. What?
Oh, that book.
Alright, let's wait a second, I need to Bro, how do I forgot how I do this. Okay, here we go. Bye. Get out of here. It's because I'm on a touch screen. On my other screen, it's a bit different. Wait, I just found out I moderate for a channel that I don't even follow. Anyways.
Let me think. Probably a guy wearing a burgundy coat and always having a smile on his face.
The opposite.
Because I like blue. If he is the opposite of me, he should like red, right?
Let's choose the questions I didn't ask.
I have tried my best. I don't know why they always die.
Maybe because you don't give them water or anything. It's not just water though, they need to like... There's plants who don't like as much light, and there's plants who like a lot of sun, so...
I was going. Your eyes are. So I would like glass beads. You look very pleasing to the eye. So I would also like to keep the head. Sorry, I was so immersed in talking about art that I didn't consider your feelings.
Oh wow, I thought I was gonna die if I chose this.
I'll be careful next time.
I don't understand. His head, his mind. What is going on in there? Curious, but you don't have the guts to ask any further in the conversation, alright. Let me make lunch and return. He frowns at you with an expression like, are you out of your mind? Hey!
Okay, but I'll keep an eye on you. Don't try anything stupid.
Oh gosh.
No. Why would I do that? I just use human bodies as materials for making art. And let's put it this way. Do you eat paint and painting tools?
Ooh.
Just because I kill people to use as materials to make works doesn't mean I will eat them. Also, I'm different from those who have fun committing a crime and kill purely for the sake of killing. Don't confuse me with that kind of unprincipled guy. I wouldn't do anything unless you are here only because you witnessed the crime scene.
Alright. Should I cook a human meat dish? I mean, I'm trying to choose all the things I haven't chosen.
Are you serious? Why do you do that?
I'm trying to out crazy you, okay? I'm trying to match your freak or something.
No, never thought of it. I do have some useless cuts of meat in the basement freezer. By the way, I won't eat it.
Okay. Whoa, what the hell? This looks kind of... Would there even be a steak, a cut big enough for you to be able to make something like this? Like, I don't know. Human thigh steak. Oh my god. Where's the fat? Anyways. Also, it's too... Okay, I'm gonna stop talking now. It's too red. Apparently, human meat is more like pork. So pork...
You go ahead and
look
eat.
like that anyways.
I have no appetite.
What? Okay, anyways.
No.
At this point, your fork accidentally falls on the ground. You bend down to pick it up the fork that had fallen to the bottom of the table and raise your head to continue eating. You look at your plate and notice that there seems to be a piece of meat missing. I knew he would do this. He doesn't want to admit. Did you say something?
Nothing.
He licks his fingertips and says, "You had a fairly..." Wait, what? I think I skipped accidentally. Did he say something? Ah, okay. Okay, I understood. Whatever. You had a fairly pleasant afternoon.
Hey, hey.
Oh, let's save here. Save. You're woken up from your sleep by the man. The man. His face is close to you and his blue eyes are staring at you. You sit up on the couch and rub your eyes.
Got to go. I've noticed something unusual about the They must have some relevant evidence and are doubting it. It is very likely there is an ambush outside. It's snowing heavily outside now, and I think it's time to leave now.
I thought we would leave like instantly when he said that.
Come with me or not. It's your choice.
Alright. Okay, what the hell? This is bugging. Like, what's going on here? But I can still save in a different slot, I guess. Alright, I've already done both of these things. I don't understand what's gonna be different. I mean, I did made a lot of different choices, but...
I prefer.
I'm gonna do...
If I take you with me, you might become... But if I don't take you, it will be even worse if you reveal my information to the police. So you might as well come with me.
Alright.
Follow my footsteps.
Isn't the same thing just gonna happen? Like... What? Why'd he try to kill me now? I thought I was gonna... This is your body. What? What? I'm so confused. Also, what difference is gonna make if I choose, like, whatever? Okay, let's... I can't save right now. Okay. Oh my god. Alright, so the story can just end like this? You look around and find yourself in a cozy looking room with specimens hanging on the wall. Oh!
Are you alright?
What? The man asks as he opens the door. I'm alright. 2 years after that night, 2 years ago, even after you were shot in the leg, the two of you continued to run forward in the snow. Fortunately, the wind and snow were strong enough to cover up your whereabouts, so you were not caught. How did I have a sudden hallucination then? I don't... After that, you came to another remote mountainous area and rented another cabin to settle here.
If you're fine, get up quickly. I will need your help in today's creation.
Yes, teacher. Okay.
Bring me the bone saw. Iron
Okay.
in the blood will trigger a luminal reaction. Any area with bloodstains outside should be wiped with hydrogen peroxide at least 3 times. Wiping bloodstained areas with hydrogen peroxide reduces the luminescence. But when it's dark, it still glows obviously to the naked eye.
What? Is that true?
So, try not to leave bloodstains anywhere other than the basement.
Got it.
Good girl. You're learning fast.
He teaches you carefully, every step and every detail. You assist him in cleaning up crime scenes and assist in completing his creations. During the day, you pretend to be good citizens under false identities. And at night, in a place where people can't see you, you create creations that are outraged by both humans and gods. Did you get this one too, or have you played all the endings already? The paranoia of art and the clean and neat killing methods, the cautious, intelligent plots, the neat and invisible crime scenes. You're obsessed with everything about him, and he's the person you long to follow. There's other two. Oh my gosh. You long to become the second him under his leadership. He's a good mentor. Rather than pampering his disciple, he prefers to use guidance to let you learn freely. You have become a pawn that he is proud of. For him, you would do anything. So, the ones I did where the first ending I got is where I escaped, but I died. You know, I escaped and he just didn't do anything. I think he gave me like a kiss on the forehead and ran away, and then I died. That was the first ending I got. And the second one was the one where he saw my head off and turned me into a piece. And this is the third ending I got, I guess. Until an accident occurred while committing a crime, his legs were permanently injured and he would only walk with crutches since then. Oh, of course, now he has he's already in his 40s at this time, but you feel that the traces of time make his elegance even more charming. Ah, yeah, the one... Wait. Does he give me a... Yeah, he gives me a flower. I don't die. He just gives me a flower. True. Bruh, I forgot. What the flower?
Take it. I have nothing left to teach you.
Come on, the artist could have done a better job in making him look like a 40-year-old man, but okay. Teacher, what do you mean by that?
You seem to like this mask very much. I don't think I'll use it anymore, so I'll give it to you.
I wonder how many people
What to do next is up to you.
He gives his mask to you. You look at the mask in your hand and seem to understand the meaning of the teacher's words. You think to yourself that maybe your encounter with him years ago okay. I won't disappoint you. The legend continues. Is this like the true ending? No, I guess there's no true ending, but this is the ending I would feel is the most true one, because the legend continues or something. Okay, last ending. Okay, I have to go with him, right? Do I have to grab his hands now? I don't...
If I take, but if I don't take, so you might as well come with me. Follow my footsteps.
I don't get why he did this, though. Did he do it or not? I don't... Let's say this one, because the last time Am I gonna get the same ending now?
Are you alright? I heard someone talk very frequently in her sleep.
Oh, he sits on the edge of the bed and strokes her cheek as for... Wait, guys. What did he say? After you came to another room. It was just a nightmare. Oh, okay. I guess he's trying to comfort me. For touching yours gently.
Don't worry. There's nothing to be afraid of. There's nothing more dangerous than me here.
Wow, so comforting. He's right. If you're just an ordinary person, you should be worried about the murderer living under the same roof as you. Now rather than a nightmare. But you're not an ordinary person. You're as cold-blooded and emotionless as him. I mean, you don't have to be cold-blooded and emotionless to, like, do stuff like that, you know? There's a difference. But, yeah. You're equally evil. This makes you both find a sense of belonging in the other. Living with others makes him feel uncomfortable at first. But living with a crazy person like him doesn't make him feel uncomfortable. Because you can always quickly know what the other person is thinking. And you also know clearly where the other person's boundary is. You live under the same roof, but you don't interfere with each other. He continues to commit crimes, and you sometimes participate on a whim. Okay, you have each other by the short hairs, and you know that if you expose each other's crimes to the public, you will be finished too, so more or less cover each other. Okay, why is that You have a strange symbiotic relationship, where you sometimes like each other, sometimes deceive each other, but you also have absolute trust in each other. Bro, two madmen keeping each other company. Oh, how crazy. Okay, I got the last one. I still like the one where I'm his disciple the most. Well, that was all the good endings. I'm not gonna try to get all the bad endings, because that's stupid. They happen fast, and I don't know. But yeah. I was gonna say something. Yeah. Well, guys, I was gonna say that if you haven't seen it yet, I posted my schedule earlier today, and my birthday is this week. So I'm probably gonna, like, on Wednesday evening, post a magma board where you can, like, I don't know, leave a little message if you want. Yeah, it's very silly, honestly. I couldn't help but, like, laugh at some things, because it's like, oh, I'm so edgy type of silly, you know? But yeah. And on Thursday, that's when my birthday is, I'll be doing a stream where I draw something on the magma board. And after that, I'll do a karaoke, so you join me if you want. And then I'll do a karaoke, which I love doing. Later this week, on Saturday, I'll be going out with friends for karaoke again. So yeah, I never get enough of karaoke. But yeah, thank you for watching, guys. Thank you for stopping by. See you again. I won't be streaming tomorrow or on Wednesday because I'm busy. But maybe on Wednesday evening. I'll see what happens. But yeah. Oh yeah, then see you on Thursday probably. Thank you, Arashi. Bye bye, guys. Have a good evening.